Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. New events have been announced for various different Pokemon games. We have some new updates regarding Pokemon Day 2025 next week, and as well as that, something called Pokemon Clash is also apparently going to get revealed at the Pokemon Presents according to these rumors. There's a lot of things to break down, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, a brand new mystery gift is now available in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet Jumpluff distribution to celebrate the Europe International Championships has been released. So the code is EU1C25SUNNYDA. So basically sunny day EU1C, and this runs until the 28th of February 2025 at 23:59 UTC. So you basically have the day after Pokemon Day to redeem this. It's a competitive Jumpluff. It's cool always getting these sort of distributions, so you may as well get it. It's better than getting some random ingredients and stuff, so definitely do that today if you haven't already. And then moving on, we also have another mystery gift that's actually ending, so if you haven't redeemed this one yet, it's another competitive Pokemon. Definitely make sure you do this whilst you're doing the Jumpluff. But we've got a Cerebi reminder here. The Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet distribution for Yoasobi's Biri Song of a Poor Mott is due to end next week, February the 28th at 14:59 UTC. So both of these mystery gifts are ending next week. Obviously, you've just not got as much time to redeem the Jumpluff. But anyway, this code is Y0AS0B1B1R1B1R1. Feels like I'm putting in a GTA cheat code. But either way, that is the mystery gift for the Pawmot, and that is also ending next Friday. Moving on, we also have these codes that are live in Pokemon Go for some free legendary Pokemon. So make sure to do these if you are playing Pokemon Go. This was posted by LeakDuck. So basically, redeem these codes for free timed research in Pokemon Go. So you have the incarnate form of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. So Tornadus is 4RD3GGA4ZMEGP. Thundurus is 4Q4UZLY6MUH9K. And then Landorus is 9PTA874LYDAJH. What you can also do is just go to the LeakDuck account, and then you can just follow these links, you sign in, and then it just automatically applies the event to your account. So that's a lot easier to do than obviously putting in these codes, but whatever works for you. Those are some free legendary Pokemon to get in Pokemon Go right now. Next up, we also have the Pocket Darkness type Mass Outbreak event, which is now live. You can get possible wonder picks, possible bonus picks, and there's also some missions to complete. So from your wonder picks, you can get obviously the best card being Weavile EX. You can also get Baby Darkrai, Weezing, Honchkrow, Mightyena, Skuntank, and Spiritomb. And then from the possible bonus picks, you can get Koffing, Murkrow, Honchkrow, Sneasel, Poochyena, Mightyena, Stunky, Skuntank, Spiritomb, and also Krogunk. And then you can also get some Pack Hourglasses, some Wonder Hourglasses, and some event shop, well, just shop tickets actually. You can also get Flare on Weavile EX, and then you have some missions to complete as well. If you collect a Weavile EX card, you get a shop ticket and a Wonder Hourglass ticket. If you get 3 wonder picks, you do if you do 3 wonder picks, should I say, you get 1 shop ticket, 1 Wonder Hourglass. If you wonder pick 5 times, you get 3 shop tickets, 3 Wonder Hourglasses. Collect 5 Darkness cards for another 3 shop tickets and 2 Wonder Hourglasses. Collect 10 Darkness cards for 5 shop tickets and 3 Wonder Hourglasses. And if you collect 15 Darkness cards, you get 7 shop tickets and 2 Wonder Hourglasses. So that's the new event in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Very much worth doing if you don't already have Weavile, because it's a pretty good card in the current meta. And again, our Pokemon Pocket channel is in the description down below. Going to be covering all of the new set and stuff, which is also releasing next week according to data mines. Very exciting times. Moving on, we also have this event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like I said, ton of events today. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet Walking Wake and Iron Leaves Terra Raid Battle event has begun its rerun, and this runs until the 27th of February at 23:59 UTC. So this finishes at the end of Pokemon Day. Again, this probably won't apply to you if you've already got these in the past. You can only catch them if you haven't already caught them before. You can still do the raids for the rewards and stuff, but you will not be able to catch another one. You can always make a different account on your Switch and then do it that way. if you'd like more, but with your main account, you will not be able to get more than one. Next up, we got some Pokemon Day 2025 updates to take a look at. Quite a few interesting things to go over for this. So we have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Company International have begun detailing plans and celebrations for Pokemon Day this year. So over on Cerebi, it says the Pokemon Company International have put their plans for Pokemon Day this year. Aside from the Pokemon Presents announced earlier today, which was yesterday, there will be numerous merchandise releases. So we're going to get merchandise releases for Pokemon Day 2025. Several episodes of Pokemon Concierge will be available for free from February the 21st through to the 9th of March. Those are available right now. I think we covered those in yesterday's video. But you can go and watch those if you haven't already seen it on Netflix. Again, I think that they're putting these out there for free because the second season's coming. We'll have to wait and see. It also says the first season of Pokemon Horizons will be available on Netflix in Canada and Australia from the 27th of February. So we knew this was happening from the metadata. So there might be some sort of indication about this in the Pokemon Day Presents where they're talking about the anime, because there's also the Dragonite kind of Poketoon that they're also going to be talking about. So I think we're going to have a fairly large anime segment, or at least kind of cartoon segment, when we go over Concierge, potentially getting Season 2, Pokemon Horizons anime, and then of course the Dragonite cartoon. As well as that, we have sponsored Pokestops and Pokemon Go at participating retailers. They will have Mossy Lure modules and Glacial Lure modules running them from February the 24th for a week. So those are in select retailers for Pokemon Go. And then eligible Pokemon supported game stores will hold special events for Pokemon Day to receive celebration promo cards featuring Sylveon, as well as special demo decks. So you got some specific, quite rare cards to grab if you go to these events. Obviously, scalpers will be all over that, but you will be able to get one if you do go to one of those events. And then in addition to that, the National Day calendar in the US has officially made February the 27th National Pokemon Day. So even though it was already Pokemon Day, it's now a national holiday. It's actually been confirmed, which is kind of cool. That would have been cool for the 30th anniversary, but I guess for the 30th anniversary, it's already now known as a national holiday. But either way, it's now a national holiday everywhere. So anyway, those updates. Moving on, we also have this to go over as well. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon Unite has announced the next Battle Pass offering new holoware for Ho-Oh and Scizor. It goes live on the 27th of February, so I would not be surprised to see this in the Pokemon Day Presents, along with Suicune being playable at the end of the presentation. And we know that they're going to be talking about the Chinese sort of features, or the features in the Chinese version of the game in Pokemon Unite. They're going to be implementing them into the worldwide kind of game. So that, I think the Unite segment is also going to be relatively large, going over all these things. And then I also wanted to go over this as well. This is all the times that the Pokemon Presents is going to be live. A lot of people don't really know what time it's going live for them because of time zones. For me, it's 2 p.m., but hopefully wherever you are in the world, it is somewhere on here. But either way, in Los Angeles, it's 6 a.m., Chicago is 8 a.m., and in New York, it's 9 a.m., and then also you can see that Sao Paulo and Buenos Aires is 11 a.m. In Europe and Africa, in Lisbon, it's going to be 2 p.m., in London, it's going to be 2 p.m., in Paris, it's going to be 3 p.m. In Berlin, it's going to be 3 p.m. In Rome, it's going to be 3 p.m. Madrid, it's 3 p.m. And then Johannesburg, it's going to be 4 p.m. And then the Asia and Pacific regions, in Moscow, it's 5. Dubai, it's 6. Mumbai is 7:30. Bangkok is 9. Beijing is 10. Singapore is 10. Tokyo is 11. And then Sydney, it's actually 1 a.m. on the 28th. So if you're in Australia, you're going to be celebrating Pokemon Day in the early hours of the next day. But those are all the time zones. Again, that's not every single time zone in the world. If this is not applicable to you, then the best way to do it is literally just put in 2 p.m. UTC compared to your time zone, and it will tell you what time to basically be ready for. But like I say, we'll be streaming it regardless, so if you want to come and watch it with us, or if you just want to chill until the present, we'll be live basically all day because there's going to be nothing else to do. We're just going to be waiting around anyway. So yeah, if you see my stream, we'll have like a countdown anyway and stuff. So anyway, those are all the times. And then also something else that's quite interesting is this. So Nintendo of America have actually spoken about Pokemon Day, and they don't usually do this. Now, I'm not saying this means anything, but the fact that they never really do this, but they've done it this time, it could mean that there's going to be more that meets the eye for this Pokemon Presents. So we've got Stealth here tweeting out saying, unless I'm mistaken, Nintendo of America didn't tease Pokemon Day ahead of time last year. Perhaps this indicates there could be something more interesting than a Legends ZA trailer, because it's got to be something regarding the Nintendo Switch. So Maybe Switch 2 stuff, you never know. I'm more inclined to believe it's going to be something for NSO. And if it's something for NSO, it would be GBA ports and stuff. So, I don't know. Look, don't read too much into it. It's just quite interesting that Nintendo of America have tweeted out about it when they never really do that. It's like, why would they do that randomly this time? Fair enough, it was the 30th anniversary because that's such a special one. I don't know. Quite interesting. So obviously take a look at that. And then finishing things off for today's video, we have a couple of rumors to go over regarding Pokemon Day. So this one was posted on the 21st. So this was posted today at 2 a.m. It's called Pokemon Day Presents Information. Again, all the rumors that we cover in today's video from now on are posted on 4chan, so take it with a massive grain of salt, as I always say. Do not believe this as fact. It is a rumor. Cannot get that across enough. But anyway, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, we have a 7-star normal EV raid, which will rerun after the Presents ends. We're going to get a distribution for Lycos Terrapagos female. Very, very unlikely that they're going to be giving us a distribution for a DLC Pokemon. And then they say Shiny, Koraidon, and Miraidon distribution coming in April. I think there could be an update about Shiny, Koraidon, and Miraidon. We usually get them through events and stuff, so hopefully we get something about that. I cannot see them giving us a free Terrapagos. And as well as that, the 7-star normal EV raid rerun after the Presents ends. Well, we know for a fact that, I don't even know where it is. This doesn't finish until the end of the day on Pokemon Day. So they're not going to have a 7-star normal. Well, I guess these aren't 7 stars though, to be fair. So I guess it could happen, but this is still going to be running whilst this EV event apparently starts. But I guess, yeah, these are 5 stars and these are 7. This would be a 7-star. But anyway, I just feel like it's really unlikely we're going to be getting a Terrapagos regardless. Anyway, it says Pokemon Go next season, Training Paths focuses on Kubfu, max raids for the legendary beasts. We have Pokemon Masters, we have Sada and Roaring Moon, and Turo and Iron Valiant coming in March. For Pokemon TCG Pocket, we have the next set, which is A2A, which again, this has already been data mined that this set is going to be releasing around the 28th of February. It might be on the day of the Pokemon Presents, but it's around the end of this month. It says it's called Draconic Legacy. Big focus on dragon types, some being Dragonite EX, Garchomp EX, Rayquaza EX, and Giratina EX. It releases the day after. I feel like it's very, very unlikely we're going to get EX versions of Dragonite and Garchomp. I think it's just going to be a follow-up to Sinnoh. So that could be Hisui, it could be more just Sinnoh Pokemon like Giratina EX, Arceus EX, etc. For the Pokemon anime, next season of the Horizons anime is announced. The trailer doesn't have any spoilers for the final episode of the current arc. Amethio teams up with the Rising Volt Tacklers to find Zeraora before Gideon and Spinal do. Next movie starring Ash and Pikachu appears to be the I Choose You universe, not the mainline anime. I wouldn't be surprised if we do get some sort of movie announcement because we haven't had a movie in so long. And then we have Pokemon Clash, which is apparently a new spin-off game. So there's going to be 2 teams of 6 battles in various game modes. So one mode plays like Capture the Flag. Each team has to defend a point while also trying to claim the other team's point. Another has each team fighting to claim a crown. The team that held it for the longest wins. And we also have an elimination mode. So you have a team with the most knockouts at the end wins. And the gameplay is very similar to Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. So obviously this is referring to... I can't remember what the code name was, but it was what was leaked in the Terra League that was a Splatoon-style game. Now, we don't know if they've cancelled that. For me, I feel like if they haven't cancelled it, it just screams like Switch 2 exclusive game, like first Pokemon game on the Switch 2. And it sounds really good. I'm a massive fan of Marvel Rivals, so if we got a Pokemon variation of that, it would be great. And we already know that it would do really well. Like, Rivals is doing really well. Obviously, Overwatch has been a thing for a while. So if we had that, but for Pokemon... that would be sick. A lot of people would like that. Anyway, it goes on to say Pokemon Legends EA. So professors are Dexio and Cena. The starters are Snivy, Scorbunny, and Piplup. Mega Go-Go, flashier colors and fur. Mega Vanillux looks like 3 scoops of ice cream, each a different color stacked on top of each other with its own facial expression. Various areas of Lumiose City are shown to be under construction. Sycamore's lab acts as the main hub of the game. It's much larger than an X and Y and has a large field behind it. The trailer shifts to open caves beneath the city. The caves are diverse, so this would be very similar to the Paris catacombs. This is where Legends Arceus-esque gameplay occurs, so I assume that's where Pokemon attack you, etc. Caves shown are ones resembling a plain/forest, one resembling a desert, and one resembling a tundra, and it releases on the 27th of June, which is a... You always got to check. It is a Friday. So yeah, I mean, I'm less inclined to believe this because I don't think they do a raid event when there's already an event going on, but as well as that, I don't think they're going to give us a distribution for Lycos Terrapagos. But let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think it's true or not? I also don't think the next TCG Pocket set is going to have like Dragonite and Garchomps to play that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I also really like the idea of Pokemon Clash, so I kind of hope it's real just for that. But that's the first rumor, and the second rumor I'm going to go over is this one. This was also posted today in the very early hours of the morning, 23 minutes past midnight, and it says, I've seen the Pokemon present. So most of the direct is focused on the TCG Pocket and Pokemon Go, along with some mobile games. One of them is a fitness game where working out lets you collect Pokemon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see that because they've done things for brushing your teeth. They've obviously done things for sleeping. So maybe the next one is for sort of activities and exercising. It says Legends EA starters are Pimplup. Oh, it's a Gen 10 one or something. Litten and Chikorita. The game has heavy city and base building elements. The plot revolves around this while a group of guys in what looks like spacesuits, think the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Dimension Travelers, so the Ultra Recon Squad I think is what they mean, fight using what look like Paradox Pokemon. The game has a new Mega Lastal Phenomena. That's basically Terra that can instead Mega Evolve a Pokemon if it's holding a stone. It shows off some Pokemon Mega Evolving that couldn't before, but doesn't show any new forms other than a Charizard Z that's blue with black fire. Some mention that Pokemon that can't Mega Evolve will have some item that lets them benefit from Mega Evolution. There's a short teaser at the ending for a new Gen games called Pokemon Iron and Pokemon Timber. There's no mention of Gen 5 remakes. I think this was a very, very tragic attempt at a rumor. A lot of this just sounds very, very dumb. But either way, let me know your thoughts on that one. This one sounds a little bit more believable, but I still wouldn't give it the time of day. So let me know your thoughts on that, and then also everything else that we covered today as well. Pokemon Day is so close, it's 6 days away. I'm so excited, man. It just feels like so long since we've had anything, so cannot wait. But either way, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes, really helps out. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.